Alright, so we left Cape Range in Exmouth, spent a night at the Beasley River campsite, met some nice peeps, and now we're in Tom Price. And we like it here because they got coals, and yeah, it's cool, little spot, one of Sonia's favourites.
It's my new little friend. Your little mate. Yeah.
Real friendly corrallers here. Well, I don't know if they're friendly or if they just want our lunch. We'll run with friendly, eh? We ended up not really doing too much in Tom Price. We just went to the supermarket and had some lunch. I think Sonia got some footage of a corral that was pretty keen on our chips. Anyway, so we're on our way to a campsite just outside of Karijini. And there's a rest area here, which is kind of cool, and it's turned into like this memorial spot for people to leave a stone and some kind of memory of someone that's passed away, which is kind of sad but kind of cool too, because it's an awesome spot. It's marked as a photo opportunity, I guess because it's got pretty cool views, but anyway, have a look. This morning we're climbing Mount Bruce. When we were here in 2019 we climbed, I don't know, maybe a quarter of the way, but it was the afternoon, so we realised that wasn't even going to finish. We weren't going to be able to finish it, so we turned back. This time we've left at 7:30 in the morning. It's still nice and cool, although I expect it's probably going to get hot soon because it's a very sunny day here. Anyway, I'll give you a quick look at the view. It's Sonia.
Yeah?
She's smashing it today.
She means business.
Yeah. We're just trying to walk a little bit faster than we normally do so we don't kind of dawdle our way up. You know, make it a challenge. Yeah, already feeling a bit puffed. Really is quite picturesque. So we've had varying reports on how difficult this climb is. The map down at the bottom said that the class 5 started, you know, well into the walk, whereas the signage on the walk says this is already class 5, which I don't know about that. Yeah, some people on Wikicamp say that they've run it in under an hour, and we met a lady who said that took her the full 6 hours, so we'll see how we go. I'm feeling optimistic. Look at this. Don't know if it can really do it justice, but I think last time we were here the lighting wasn't quite as cool, was it?
No, because it was, you know, blazing sunshine.
Yeah, it's really cool at this time in the morning.
Yeah, the shadows on those hills are cool.
A little bit scrambly this bit.
It's really great how these rocks fall in the formation of stairs, though.
Yeah, it's a miracle. It's almost like somebody came here and put them here.
Yeah.
A higher power, perhaps. Department of Parks and Wildlife. So on one side you've got the beautiful views of Karijini National Park, and then on the other you've got a massive big mine, which is kind of a shame. It's a little bit ugly, but we all use stuff made out of metal and iron and steel, so it's a necessary evil perhaps. I know we've cried wolf about a dust storm before, but that really does look like some weird dust down there. We thought maybe there'd been some kind of blasting, but we haven't heard anything, so maybe it's just dust from the machinery. Who knows? Leave us a comment if you know what it is.
Show them where we're going.
Oh yeah, this is where we're going. Well, we haven't been going too badly so far. You know, a little bit of scrambling here and there, but overall feeling pretty good. A dude in a yellow hoodie just blazed past us though, which was a little humbling. And this is what we're faced with now. I don't know if it's going to do it justice, but it's pretty steep. So that should be fun. Okay, so we just had to scramble up a real steep bit with like pretty big drops on each side. It was a little bit scary, but we did it. We'll see how we go going down, but what are Sonia's thoughts?
I'm petrified. That was horrible.
All right. Well, I'm going to say we're having a 5 out of 10 time so far. Maybe I'm having an 8 out of 10 time and Sonia's having a 3 out of 10 time or something. Anyway, I feel like the worst is over. This bit's a bit nicer, isn't it, Sonia?
I was so petrified of that last bit.
Yeah. Maybe we'll try and record it when we go down so that people can see the horror. Maybe not. Alright, well we made it to the top, but we've cruised along a little bit further according to the map, just for a bit of serenity and a different view. It was a reasonable climb, but yeah, I mean, I don't think it was as hard as Bluff Knoll, but there was definitely some more scrambly bits. Sonia, thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think it was as hard, but there was one bit that really freaked me out.
Yeah, we'll try and record that on the way back down.
Yeah, so I think probably much for muchness. I think this would be harder for some people, whereas Bluff Knoll was just a whole lot of steps, so it's probably, you know.
Yeah, but it was relentless, whereas this had a bit more variation. I think this is a cooler walk.
Yeah.
And compared to Mount Augustus?
I think this was harder than Mount Augustus.
Yeah, I think it was too. And the views I think are cooler here. No disrespect to Mount Augustus, but this is pretty cool. Anyway, about 2 hours up. We'll see if we can do 2 hours down. Alright, so we thought we should do like a video at the actual top, which is apparently here, even though the map says otherwise. But I've had a bit of a catastrophe. My backpack shoulder strap is broken. So I'm going to have to single strap it all the way down. It's going to be a real pain in the ass, but I'm sure we'll cope. Anyway, time to go down, Sonia.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah. Alright, well we're on our way back down the easy part now. I didn't record the sketchy bit because there was a whole bunch of other people around and, you know, don't really know how other people would like to be videoed, and we were sort of rushing a bit. But Sonia smashed it. Hey Sonia.
It was much, well not easier, but it felt easier coming down, maybe because you knew what was going on or had the ability to have better hand placement before you slid down.
Yeah. It was still pretty sketchy though, and even the bits around that part we were sort of scrambling down. There's a few loose rocks and things, but yeah, we're on the easy bit now, so we're just cruising till we get back to the car. Show you the view. You've probably already seen it, but there's a different light.
Whoops. That was me, taking a little trip.
Sonia's had a few trips on this walk. Luckily none of them have eventuated into anything nasty. But we're not home yet. Hey Sonia?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, just got to take it easy. Sonia and I were just saying we're much happier to be going down now that it's warmer than going up. We've seen a few other people going up and it's only about 11:30, but it's definitely pretty warm and they look like they're suffering a lot more than what we did when we went up in the nice cool crisp morning air. So I don't know what the temperature is right now. It's probably not actually that hot, but I mean it would have been 12 degrees when we went up this morning. It's definitely more than that now, and just the sun's just super intense. Hey team, we're at Dale's campground in Karijini National Park. Pretty excited to be camping in the park, and there's some people coming, so I'll record this later. Alright, yeah, nobody wants to be talking to a camera when other people come past, that's weird. Yeah, so we're at Dale's campground, we're in the Kangaroo Loop, and we're going to go for a walk. It's sort of probably about 4 o'clock or something. I'll try and get some photographs of like sunset or golden hour or something awesome. Last time we were here we were camping in like free camps, so we didn't really have access to the park at this time of night. I'm a bit excited about that. Sonia looks pretty excited too. There's not as many flies here. There's definitely not as many flies here as there was at the other campsite that we're at. Yeah, anyway, come along.
So we're out on our little photo session with Andrew Ford. The light's amazing here. What do you reckon, Andrew?
It's pretty good, but the moon's in the wrong place. You think you could just maybe move it?
Looks in the right place to me.
Move it?
Who's this little friend? Dingo.
We're off on a walk to do Dale's Gorge, which includes Fortescue Falls and the Fern Pool. We've been here before, but we're going to do it again because it's cool. We've left it kind of later in the day, so it's not so hot. So yeah, I'll show you around. So I wouldn't say I'm scared of heights, but it's a long way down.
Looks amazing though.
Yeah, it's rad. Alright, just heading down the stairs to Dale's Gorge. The sign reckons an hour 45. I reckon an hour. So that over there is Fortescue Falls. We probably won't be having a swim. A bit late and a bit cold.
Unlike me.
That's cool. So when we were here last time, I had my good camera with me and I just remember loving these trees. I took a cool photo. Well, I think it's a cool photo anyway. but they're looking a bit beaten up now. Let's see if I can find the photo, or maybe it was another tree. Let's see if I can find. So this is the fern pool. I guess there's some ferns around somewhere. Pretty nice. That's awesome. So yeah, this is Fortescue Falls. It's pretty spectacular and kind of crazy that even though we're like, you know, was it June? 2nd, 3rd of June today, there's still heaps of water gushing out of the spring. And a rad little sort of zone. It's crazy how water just seeps out of the rocks all around here. Everything's wet. So cool. Luckily we loaded it up on insect repellent before we left, because I reckon it'd be Mozzie Central down here. And I got to scramble. Check out this rock. Now, apparently there's supposed to be asbestos, blue asbestos in this gorge. It's kind of a bluey greeny colour, but it's not fibrous. Anyway, onward. It's pretty sketch. A little bit of clambering. Oh, this is cute. Jados Los Crystal 2019. Thanks for letting everyone know, guys. Yeah, I can understand that.
In a few years that won't be there.
Yeah, it won't be. That's cool. Nice to not be scrambling so much.
Yeah, but it did like give me flashbacks to there's lots of ledges you have to go along.
Alright, seems like we've gotten through most of the tricky stuff. Just onto a bit of a path now. Beautiful evening light. And there's not too many people down here at this time of day, which is about 4:15. Yeah, it's really nice and quiet. Nice and cool in the shade. It would be super cool to see these gorges in flood. There's so much debris down here. You can tell that when the rains come and this place floods, it'd be absolutely amazing. Here's some more of that cool rock. any geologists happen to watch this, let me know what the rock is. You know, on a geological scale, you think things happen at a different rate, but to me, I come across this and I was like, man, this looks recent. And Sonia's like, nah. I just don't know. I mean, could have happened a few years ago, could have happened thousands of years ago. Maybe not thousands, hundreds. Anyway, you get the idea. Rambling. Because you come across a rock fall like this one, and there's stuff all over it. So that one feels older. Anyway. Real Jurassic Park vibes through here. Kind of down in the middle of the gorge here. It's sort of opened up a bit. But look at the size of that rock. It's big.
And that looks like a different kind of rock.
How did it get here? Well, I mean, at some point it's had to tumble off a cliff or something. That would have been amazing. But look at this.
Look at this side.
It's like it's sitting on another different type of rock. It's a big rock. Not much further past the big rock, we've stumbled across some asbestos. Pretty cool. I've read conflicting reports about whether or not it's dangerous like that. Some say it's not dangerous until it's processed, but you just don't know. I'd go kicking it. That's good. Glad you got to see some though. So can't go any further that way because there's exposed asbestos, even though there's some just back there. High risk of further rock falls. And you need to supervise. Oh, we don't have kids. Oh, time to scramble up the wall. We're back out of the gorge now and just heading back towards the campsite. I don't know if we got a video of this last night, but this is a circular pool which is currently closed as per the sign you might have seen earlier. Which is a bit of a shame. It'd be awesome to get down there and check it out. I don't know if we were able to do that last time. It's only been 4 years, but I can't really remember. Anyway, back into the sunlight. It gets pretty warm here during the day. Not super hot, but like sort of mid to high 20s, I think. Sun's pretty intense. It gets pretty chilly at night. Had the thermometer outside last night, and at sunrise this morning it was 4.9 degrees, so it makes for a pretty chilly night, but we're pretty snugged up in our tent. At least I am. Sonia feels the cold a bit more. Yeah, it's quite extreme temperatures out here, at least by my standards.
Or the main gorge section of Karijini. Decided to take the four-wheel drive only road. Thoughts on the road, Andrew?
It's a bit rough in patches, but it's not too bad.
Yeah. So I think it's 30 k's to come this way or 90 k's to go around on the bitumen. So we may or may not regret this decision. But,
yeah, I mean, I suppose it depends if we get a flat tyre or something like that, but so far it hasn't been too bad. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to bring a two-wheel drive down here though.
No.
Or even like an all-wheel drive drive an SUV or something like that. It's pretty rough in patches. You want to make sure you got pretty sturdy tyres.
Yeah. The old Mazda 3 would not like this.
Alright, what's up YouTube and friends? We're at Kalamina Gorge. We haven't done this one before, so it's cool. Just picked it out randomly. And yeah, nice waterfall. And just after I was saying you wouldn't want to bring a two-wheel drive down here, we saw some people on an I-30. It sounded like it had a flat tyre, but I suppose you can do it. So far, really liking this one.
I was just about to say that. I really like this one.
Yeah, it's like it's not as hardcore as some of the other ones, which I kind of like. It's very beautiful. Nice little stream running through it. Some more cool rocks. Hopefully that shows up, but like, how does rock bend like that? Crazy. Ooh, that was a skid. Well, we've made it to the end. Very beautiful. Little gorge, this one. Not too challenging to walk. Very nice. Head back down. There's a bit of a tough climb. Met another really nice couple in there though. Phil and Jenny from somewhere near Port Macquarie, New South Wales. We must have talked to them for like 25 minutes.
Gave us some tips for Karratha.
Yeah, a few other tips. So, yeah, good to meet nice peeps.